You're watching the Getup Show. You're watching the Getup Show.
Hello. Yeah, my bad. I didn't actually know my mic was down. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go over that whole spiel again. So, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Sendesdhaiti. I'm your host for today. And today we're going to be going into a few special topics, starting with none other than the new TikTok being back. And I know I've spoken about this topic before, but I just need to reiterate this one more time because it just seems like it came out of nowhere. I just need to. So, before that, we have a couple of announcements. We have a service providing platform in the works where you can find local service providers near you. And that's still in the works, so be on the lookout for that. And I'd like for you all to like the video. It's going to really help this channel so that we could get into the YouTube algorithm a lot more. And for you all to subscribe. I don't usually ask for subscriptions, but I need to start getting onto that, start getting the trend moving. Know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of flustered right now, if that's the right word for it. There we go. Boom. I don't know why the thumbnail got replaced on here. So, as you all know, yeah, I don't know why the thumbnail is not there no more. I'm streaming on Restream right now, so we're also simulcasting on YouTube as well as Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, follow me on there. It's the Getup Show as well. And yeah, let's give the intro one more time before we head into this.
You're watching the Getup Show.
So first thing on the list, we've got TikTok. And let's start out. How you doing, Shannon? Uh, let's start out with this article statement from TikTok after the recent ban from Apple stores and the US. You know, actually, I'll hold that for after this. In agreement with our service providers, TikTok is in the process of restoring service. We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they will face no penalties providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans and allowing over 7 million small businesses to thrive. It's a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. We'll work with President Trump on a long-term solution that keeps TikTok in the United States. So, a lot of people might look at this thing as a good thing, and it is because a lot of people were benefiting from it. You know, it was a source of income. That's one. And this is before we go into any other content. So it was a source of income, right? Um, Aside from the entertainment factor, it's reaching 170 million Americans. That's almost half of the U.S. if you really think about it. But that does pose a really alarming security risk, right? For one of their largest competitors, right? It gives them, you know, sorry, I'm gonna try not to stutter. It gives them a look into American lives. You know, geolocation, that's one. Knowing where their devices are. And then it gives them a look into their minds, right? What are their interests? What are their interests? Similar to data analytics like Facebook and Instagram, right? And which now are the same company. So so U.S. companies have already been doing this. The only alarming thing is because it's from China. So before we get into this, let's look at some of the comments. So this guy here says, "Who cares?" And you know that's valid. That's a valid option. That's a valid opinion. But as I said before, a lot of people were making money off of this. So unless you were actually directly benefiting from it, not just the consumer, that's when you could say, okay, who cares? It's just another platform. But other people were directly contributing from it. So let's see here. I deleted mine by accident. Everyday Mind of Nobody. Album out now. Oh, this guy's just promoting his album. Mine is working fine. I just restarted my phone. Yes, some people were saying they were having problems with it. It's not in the App Store anymore. Oh well, I already deleted the app. It's made me delete the app, so I'll never get it back. Yeah, like a lot of these people were probably just, consuming on TikTok, right? Some people were making money from it. Some people were growing their other social media platforms. So let's jump over to TikTok and let's see a few of the things happening.
TikTok is worthless. Worthless if I don't approve it. It has to close. I learned that from the people that own it. If I don't do the deal, it's worthless, worth nothing. If I do the deal, it's worth maybe $1 trillion, $1 trillion. So if I do the deal I'm talking about doing it for the United States. If I do the deal for the United States, then I think we should get half. In other words, I think the U.S. should be entitled to get half of TikTok. And congratulations, TikTok has a good partner.
Did he say that he's open to that idea?
Who?
The CEO of TikTok is around.
Oh, I think he'd probably like it.
So, first of all, that's a problem, right? Because government entities aren't supposed to back companies. Remember that. Remember that they're not supposed to back companies. Because you could go to your local municipality, for your town hall, your city. You could try to ask if they could promote your company. They'll say no, they can't promote local businesses. They can't promote individual businesses. But how could an entire country partner with a business? Like, what's the use of, I'm wondering, like, what's the use, like, of having TikTok be an official U.S. partner for social media? For the revenue. Like, he literally just said it, like, he wants 50%. He wants 50% of TikTok to the U.S. So all revenue generated, and I guess they'd be able to have oversight if they're directly partnered with them. So they'd have to see what the company's doing. That is smart. That's the only way. I mean, outside of just banning them completely, because he just said it. Like, instead of banning them completely and not being able to capitalize on the capital that this one company was generating for the country and for its citizens, instead of that, keep them here and just take half. Like, but that does pose a risk, though. I feel like there's a risk there. Someone's gonna say, no, there's no risk. I feel like there's a risk. Like, now you're giving them free reign to do whatever they want in the country. Is it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. What y'all feel about some music? I got some. I need to add a new one on here. What y'all think? Yeah. The third one's the best one so far. We need a fourth and a fifth and a sixth. But let me know how y'all liking the format of the show. You know, I'm constantly trying to innovate here. And with more support, I could bring that to y'all. You know, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's continue.
Because he's got nothing.
Would the U.S. government buy a portion of TikTok then, or how would it get that 50%?
No, you take 50% of TikTok for the approval that TikTok can continue in business. And they'd have a great partner. The U.S. would be their partner. But the U.S. essentially would be paid for doing that half of the value of TikTok.
Half of the value of TikTok. So they'd be paid for...
Tell you what, every rich person has called me about TikTok.
Yo, he is a businessman, bro. Every rich person has called me about TikTok. He's a businessman. So he's literally saying the only way they could be in the country is if they get half of whatever they're making. That's extortion. Like, that's extortion, bro. Like, Hey, if I was TikTok, I would have sued. Like, I would have been like, she. But that's an executive order, so it's nothing they could do, right? Unless they want to go to war over TikTok. Is China willing to go to war over TikTok? Let's not put that in the air. Anyway, let's continue.
You wanted to go on TikTok. Why did you change your mind?
Because I got to use it. And remember, TikTok is largely about kids, young kids. If China's going to get information about young kids, I don't know. I think, to be honest with you, I think we have bigger problems than that. Essentially with TikTok, I have the right to either sell it or close it. And we'll make that determination. And we may have to get an approval from China too, I'm not sure. But I'm sure they'll approve it. And if they
I'm
don't
sure they'll approve it. How are you
somewhat of a
sure?
hostile act, I think.
How are you sure they'll approve it? Think about it. That means China, instead of getting whatever percentage they were getting directly from TikTok, because that's a TikTok company, so you know they're getting taxes. So instead of getting whatever percentage, they're gonna be getting, after you get half, whatever percentage from that. That means they'll be getting less. They'd be getting less from one of the largest markets in the world. So it's the trade-offs, you know, whether they want to be cut off from the largest market, one of the largest markets in the world, and focus elsewhere. But where else would they focus on? Or keep it in the US and let them take half. So TikTok is back. TikTok is back, y'all. But let's look at the comments. Let's look at the comments. So here, this user says, I think he wants everyone to be grateful to him and him alone for keeping it in the US. He needs everything to be researched before going public. Congratulations, Mr. President. Let's see here. Those hands are small. Alright. Those hands are small. These guys. Hey, this man would have been the greatest drug dealer of all time. Facts. Like, I'm pretty sure, man. This guy would have gotten the highest grade for the lowest price. Wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt thanks for my work being done. Your hard work and dedication truly keep the moment going. He made America great again in 2016. He'll do it again in 2025. People will tell him whatever he wants to hear, and he'll believe it, no matter how stupid it sounds. TikTok users can connect their accounts to Fanbase to migrate their content. Fanbase is an app that allows TikTok users to back up their content and move their profiles. Connect their accounts to Fanbase to migrate their content. Fanbase is an app that allows TikTok users to back up their content. Oh, that's tough. I couldn't recover my main account until I reached out to Scott on TikTok, and now I'm back online. I'm so excited that I came in contact with Ava Coaching. Okay, yeah, they're promoting other stuff. Here's a guy, Bren Fix, Recover Shadow Ban, Live Access and Hack. Oh yeah, they're promoting services. Isn't that called extortion? Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Wait, could y'all see that? Where is it at? Isn't that called extortion? That's exactly what I said. It's called extortion. Only it's the entire country extorting one company of another country. So, of course, war. Like, after something like that, like, usually that's what starts it. It's companies. That's what the wars used to be fought over, remember? It was companies fighting over resources. Backed by the country. So, hey, and now you have a businessman with business goals tied into the country now. For his second term. And remember, he was desperate. If he didn't win this term, they would have for sure been able to put that thing on him, put that pressure for the next 4 years, bro. For sure. And as a president, not in the office, you don't have Secret Service. And that's what actually protects them, the Secret Service. So unless you have to hire bodyguards full time, but how safe is that? So this was his last resort. This was his trump card. Trump pulled the trump card, which was getting back in the office to avoid all the bullshit. They tried to take his head off multiple times. Either this is the most well thought out, choreographed show I've ever fucking seen, or this is real fucking life. Like, either one, this shit is scary. like this shit is scary. It makes me want to rethink some of the shit I want to do. Shit, I wanted to be president once. Like, shit. Smells like blackmail. Alright, let's move on to the next one, though.
But it's good for China if it gets approved.
You're not guaranteeing that TikTok will be around after 90 days.
No, but it could very well be. It makes sense for it to be. TikTok is worthless. Worthless. If I don't approve it, it has to close. I learned that from the people that own it. If I don't do the deal, it's worthless. Worth nothing.
So what do y'all think about that one?
Are you open to Elon buying TikTok?
I would be if he wanted to buy it.
So that's crazy. So the US buyer was the US itself. So TikTok unlikely to return to App Store until the app is sold to a US buyer. And the US buyer, surprise, surprise, the US.
Thank you for making our TikTok community strong.
It was a plan they had all along, bro, just to buy it. Like, they denied Microsoft from buying it. Remember, Microsoft tried to buy it before. As soon as they said it, Microsoft was like, yep, no, that's me, I got it. It was like, nope. It was like, nope. Shit. What y'all think? But first,
I'm gonna give you one more time. And you're through.
to like this video, cause I done gave you too many chances to like this video and subscribe, and you still haven't done it. Cause how many people is watching right now? Let's see. We got 4 people watching right now. 48 views, all right? 48 views, 1 like. Okay, we got 1 like in there. We got 1 like in there. I'm liking it. I'm liking the enthusiasm, but keep it up, all right? Keep it up. I need to get to like at least 10 likes this video. Like real time. I want to see it. I want to see them numbers uptick, like real time. Let's put this real time app to good use, all right? Anyway, let's continue. I'm just feeling really sad.
I really love this app.
Why would they take this app from the girls?
This app truly saved me.
TikTokers have feared this moment for a long time.
Damn, mega
It's
chin.
finally here.
Oh
TikTok
my
has gone
god.
dark.
Truly
Crimson
saved
chin.
me.
TikTokers have feared this moment for a long time.
Yo. Alright, I'm sorry, but like your chin is beastly, I'm not gonna lie. Like she's got a chin I'd like to have, bro. Like dang. Like that's crazy.
Time. Where are you? And it's finally here.
That is crazy, brother.
TikTok has gone dark in the US. When I open the app up on my phone, it says, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now, and goes on to say a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Which is part of the story. TikTok's Chinese owners have also had the option for the last 9 months to sell it to a US buyer, and they haven't. And so this ban has taken effect as scheduled. Users are disappointed, but they are also pretty optimistic that President-elect Donald Trump will come to the rescue. He has said that he is likely to grant a 90-day reprieve to TikTok, but the question is whether that will pass legal muster. What's next for TikTok? It's not clear, but users certainly hope that it's not the
90-day
end of the platform
reprieve.
in the US.
So is that like
I really love this app.
Why would they take this app
is
from
that
the girls? This
a 90-day reprieve? Is that like a just like a waiting period before it officially gets banned or something, or like something that lets them just hold the ban off for now? Because if that's the case, then it's not actually officially here then. Like we'd have to wait about like 2 or 3 months. A 90-day reprieve.
This app truly saved me.
TikTokers have feared this moment for a
See,
long time.
you see people were getting income from
have
this,
feared
bro.
this moment for a long time.
Where are you?
And
This app truly.
You see, she said it. This app truly saved me. She's crying real tears, bro. She was probably making a good income, bro. Like, and that's not even like she doesn't have to be on her feet all day. She doesn't have to be there for 12 hours a day. She could work on her own time. She was making bread anywhere she want, bro. That was probably the life. And like they just tried to take it away. Is China really that big of a threat right now? Like that's what I'm wondering.
TikTokers have feared this moment
Like,
for a long time.
It's like they're trying to
And it's
filter
finally
out
here. TikTok has gone dark in the
parts of
US.
China.
When I open the app
Like,
up on my phone, it says,
be
sorry,
able to
TikTok
work in
isn't
the
available
US.
right now, and goes on to say a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Which is part of the story. TikTok's Chinese owners have also had the option for the last 9 months to sell it to a US buyer, and they haven't. And so this ban has taken effect as scheduled. Users are disappointed, but they are also pretty optimistic that President-elect Donald Trump will come to the rescue. He has said that he is likely to grant a 90-day reprieve to TikTok, but the question is whether that will pass legal muster. What's next for TikTok? It's not clear, but users certainly hope that it's not the end of the platform here in the US.
This guy says Trump started the ban.
I really love
A
this app.
Why would
narcissist
they take
taking
this app
something
from the
away then
girls?
giving
This
it back.
app truly
Hold on.
saved me.
TikTokers have
Trump started the ban. A narcissist taking something away and giving it back is a common manipulative tactic used to control their victims by creating a cycle of dependence and uncertainty. Damn. And that's why it's like, it doesn't make sense that he's trying to come in, trying to deport people. Because like why is he backpedaling over these 4 years? And that was his first year's promise. Like he was trying to do that his first 4 years, his first terms. Is he really trying to waste it doing this over the next 4 years? Like he could get a lot more done, especially with the influence he has. Like or at least the influence he keeps saying he has, right? Being able to basically like extort TikTok out of 50% to stay in the country, and now he's deporting people. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 4 years AI and robotics came in full pursuit and started replacing people in these jobs in full sweep. I wouldn't be surprised either, bro. Like over the next 8 years. Like and you have to keep in mind the next opposing party is going to be the complete opposite of Trump, right? For the Democrats, right? You see how extreme he is right now? It just keeps pushing the pendulums further to each side as each term comes in. So last time we had Obama, right? Think about the last few series of presidents, starting from 2000, right? Bush, 9/11. And then he, because of that, I think he was on the ropes, apparently. And then like with 9/11, they said he handled that well, and voted him back in. He needed a major disaster. And then after that, right after that, after he finished all his terms, right? He couldn't run anymore, could he? After that, it was Obama, and Obama won, right? Obama won 2 terms, the most polarizing in history, a black president, the first black president. After that, we've got President Trump and wait, I think we had Hillary. I think she went against either Trump. Oh yeah, she went against Trump. So it was no other options, right? Remember, right? Because Barack Obama, he ran both terms and he won both terms, so he couldn't run again. So then it was Trump and Hillary Clinton. And we all know the history of the Clintons. They stole a whole bunch of money, apparently, right? Or maybe that's still a conspiracy, but they stole a whole bunch of money that was supposed to go to Haiti, and they never saw it. Or it was something along the lines of that. It was something along the lines of charity money. So then she's running, not her husband, which is Bill Clinton. I think he was a president, right? Was Bill Clinton a president? Let's see. Let's take a look right here real quick. Bill Clinton. 42nd U.S. president. Bill Clinton and stolen money. Maybe I might just find what I'm looking for. So it might not be the truth. Bill Clinton once enjoyed a bright legacy in Haiti. A decade after a devastating earthquake hit Haiti, former President Johnson and his wife, former Secretary of State. Former Secretary of State. She was a Secretary of State. That's actually very impressive. Then these people are in high levels of the government. Does that technically mean they're in high levels of society? Bill Clinton attends the Clinton Global Initiative annual meeting at the Sheraton, New York. Alright, anyway. A decade after promise of donor assistance. Oh wow. Are routinely portrayed in some quarters as the prime villains in the Caribbean nation's continuing struggles to recover and the failed promise of donor assistance to help lift the ravaged country out of poverty. It's almost an article of faith among many Haitians that the that the Clintons somehow siphoned off billions of dollars meant to help clean up and rebuild. The narrative, coupled with claims that the Clinton Foundation cashed in off development projects in the aftermath of the January 12, 2010 disaster, has been peddled by anti-corruption lawyers in Haiti. Peddled by anti-corruption lawyers in Haiti, demanding an audit by government. So they never saw the money. They were like, where is the assistance money that you all promised? They never saw it. People were saying people were probably saying, yeah, we sent it. Yeah, we're generating money. We need money for Haiti. People were sending money. I'm sure people were sending money. But the people on the ground said they never saw it by government auditors, and even found its way into the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump promoted the unfounded claim as he tried to sway frustrated Haitian American voters to choose him over Hillary Clinton, the Democratic nominee. Now, and I think I remember him saying that, like them being corrupt. Now, as the 10th anniversary of the catastrophic earthquake approaches, Bill Clinton, for the first time, opened up about the setbacks, because he's about to die, about in Haiti, a stain on the bright legacy of a former president who had championed democracy there and was the face of the international recovery. He's not about to spill no bag, bro. He got generations of family to look after. Recover efforts as he pledged to help Haiti build back better. In an expansive interview, he's finna die with that secret. In an expansive interview with the Miami Herald at the Manhattan office of his Clinton Foundation, a mystified Clinton shot down accusations of stolen donations and reflected on his complicated relationship with Haiti, both as the United Nations Special Envoy turned Reconstruction Cesar and through the charitable works. So he was a bureaucrat? No, not a bureaucrat. He was like a representative of the U.S. As his Clinton Global Initiative, Clinton Foundation, and he was a president, and the Clinton Bush Haiti Fund, Clinton Foundation, and the Clinton Bush Haiti Fund that he and former President George W. Bush co-chaired to raise money after the quake. A lot of people seem to think that our group, the Reconstruction Commission, was getting money. We didn't, said Clinton. We served as co-chair of the interim Haiti Recovery Commission, along with Haiti Prime Minister Jean-Marc Believe. We never took any donations. An adversary group with an 18-month mandate, the U.S.-backed panel was established by the Haitian government to accelerate rebuilding by ensuring that the efforts of foreign government donors and non-government organizations and businesses were aligned with the Haitian government's development plan. Members included all donors who pledged $100 million or more to the recovery, plus Cuba and Venezuela with observer status, and 12 Haitians representing various sectors of society. Only 12? It was the first time. 12. It was the first time Clinton said that Haitians from every major sector of society had the first chance they ever really had to work with the international community. The first chance from every major sector of society. It was a big, cumbersome project, but it was totally transparent. And we kept up with who funded what, who got the money, and did an after-action audit on all of them. Clinton said about the commission, which ended its mandate on October 21st, 2011. Just 1 year? That's a matter of record. Over the years, however, the commission's failure to fulfill the international committee's promise of better construction and free public housing for Haitians has become a lightning rod in the debate over what happened to all the promised aid. In Haiti, some blame the commission and the man at the head of it, Clinton. The fact is that 10 years after the quake, there is no clear accounting of how much of $3 billion that donors promised over 10 years remains uncollected. One recent United Nations update underlined part of the problem. The World Bank, which is a company, for example, had hoped to oversee a big chunk in its Haiti Reconstruction Fund, but wound up collecting just $400 million from donors. That's a lot of money. Roughly a quarter of its original target, 1.5 billion to 2 billion. Anyway, I don't know how I got into that one. So,
feared this moment for a long time. Where are you? And it's finally here.
Oh yeah,
TikTok
I was
has
going
gone
over the
dark in
timeline.
US. When I opened
over the timeline of events. So anyway, before I tire myself out. Anyway, let me take a quick break. I'd like for you all to like this video to help the channel out. And yeah, let's continue. So yeah, I think what I was going at is they were not giving us much choice as to where to take this country. We had Trump and we had Hillary Clinton, and as you can see with the Clinton Foundation, you know, it's hard to say who to vote for in that time. They voted for Trump, the most polarizing of the two. And right after that, they made sure he wasn't going to come in the office, so they got, you know, the most polarizing side, which is another female president, vice president. You know, it was really about Kamala. It wasn't really about Biden. Biden was on his way out. So, and we saw it here. I don't know if that was staged, right? I don't know if that was staged, but we saw it there. Something we haven't seen in my lifetime anyway. A president just having to be stepped down halfway through his term. Coincidentally, all of a sudden he's senile. How'd he get into office if he's senile? You have the choice between a senile old man and a man who's already running the country for 4 years. Granted, he's the most polarizing, but that's the choice they had. Now, after Trump's term now, that's what you want to be worried about. Not the next 4 years. He's already in office. It's over. The next 4 years after that, that's what you want to be worried about. The next opposing side to Trump. And that's if that side wins, right? Someone could run for the Republicans and win, or the Green Party. Who knows? But it's just showing like where this country's going. Like, we had COVID-19. That was, now no one talks about that as if it never happened. We've got TikTok being banned and now unbanned as if it never happened. What's next? Is it gonna be a war and then we're just gonna stop talking about it like it never happened? Nah, bro. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win that war if we just not talk about it like it never happened? Who's gonna win? Anyway, we're winning. Whichever side I'm on, we're winning.
the app up on
It's actually happened. TikTok has gone dark in the US. Users in North America have been met with this notification after the Supreme Court upheld a law banning the app. The message did say they hope Donald Trump will work with TikTok to come up with a solution. It's actually happened. TikTok has gone dark in the US. Users...
You know, the thing that's also surprising, and I think TikTok owned it. TikTok owned the CapCut app. Because I was actually looking for it today, but I can't find it.
CapCut got banned along with TikTok and Lemon 8 in the US. So 2 hours ago, Instagram was like, hey, we have a new app coming out in March called Edits. It's like CapCut, but meta. I feel like during the TikTok ban, they saw the backlash on Reels. They're like, you know what? We'll give up on Reels. Let's just make a new editing software. CapCut got banned along.
See? And that's what I proposed would happen. As soon as these companies get banned, it presents a hole in the market. So as soon as that happens, people are going to start, you know, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if a new company just came up, just sprung up out of nowhere and started providing the same services TikTok had, right? They start being the next streaming platform or the next advertising platform or marketing platform or CapCut editor. It's crazy, right? I mean, this competition. It's a dog-eat-dog world out here, and these people out here
along
to
with
make
TikTok
that bread.
and Lemon 8 in the US. So 2 hours ago,
That's what they're doing.
Instagram was like, hey, we have a new app coming out in March called Edits. It's like CapCut.
Coming soon. Instagram. Edits in Instagram app. Edits. Instead of CapCut, which is by a social media, we have Edits by a social media. Coming out right after CapCut gets banned and TikTok gets attempted to be banned.
But Meta, I feel like during the TikTok...
Meta was already here, right? Who knows? They've been partnered with Meta, right? They've been partnered with these niggas. They've been partnered with them. Just like they partnered with Amazon to allow them to stand their vans. All of a sudden we can stop our vans in the middle of the street. Now we don't get ticketed. Now we don't get stopped. All of a sudden. Right?
TikTok ban, they saw...
It's crazy.
The backlash on Reels. They're like, you know what? We'll give up on Reels. Let's just make...
What about being able to listen to your customers with the cars, with the car computers, active listening? What about Alexa? Right? Like Alexa has to literally be listening for Alexa. So it's listening to whatever you're saying every time of the day. And as soon as you say Alexa, that's when it literally starts to listen to your command, but it's been listening all this time. So how else do you have someone to be able to allow that? You have to work with the company. You have to work with the country. The country has that data if they want it. They can just tap into that recording and hear everything you were saying. They have a wire in your house for free. Remember when they were giving away those Amazon dots? People were just running to get them for free. I was like, so you want this listening device in your house 24/7 just because it's free? You don't know why. Why do they want to give it to you for free? Because you're the product. They realize they're willing to make hella bread off of you just having it in your home and you using it. Just the data alone. They can use it, they can sell it, they can sell it back to you. Like, it's funny. And then you'll start hearing some ads. Right? They already sold it. It probably cost them about $50 to make it, wrap it, and ship it, and to advertise it to get it to you. All together, just for that one product, and then mass together the batch of products that they need to sell. So yeah, of course it's millions of dollars they're spending, but that millions is going to bring in hundreds of millions, if not billions, just because a bunch of people ran to get free dot. And now they have, and remember, that was when it was called dot. That was before Alexa. Now they have Alexa. It was a test, just like ChatGPT with Microsoft for free, and now you have to pay for it. But now you have it all throughout your society. Now you've got AI driven products. You've got AI stuff popping up left and right. What's next? They're willing to sell you out just for 50%. That's your country. They're willing to sell you out. So TikTok is back. That's gonna be the video, folks. That's gonna be the video. I hope you all like the video. I'm Sendes. I've been your host for today. I hope you all like the video. Subscribe, comment, and I hope to see you all next time. If I don't go to work, I'll be streaming again tonight. But in the meantime, I look to see you all next time. Bye. We're out of here. Bye.
You're watching the Getup Show.